Is there anything that you've written that you think is underappreciated? What's the favorite thing that you've written that other people don't seem to know about?
Well, many of my articles are quite obscure. I think most people, I have some stuff on the way of science advances, and I don't think most people know much about that. But it's not obvious that that's a great loss. I'm not, my theory in this case isn't very advanced. Not knowing about an incomplete theory by me is not disastrous. I would have liked to, if other people had picked up on what little I had done and produced a major theory, that would have been nice.
And so that's a theory of the economics of scientific thought? Is that?
Yes.
Huh. So that's different from your writing on biology, like the
No,
civilizations of non-human
no, yes, it is different.
That's different from that.
Yeah, actually, I read science fiction a lot, and so the civilization of non-humans impresses me. And, you know, if you look around, let's say an anthill, that's a very developed society. And the ants have practically no brains, so they can't have planned it. It has to have been selected by evolution. And the fact that the ants and the termites, which are completely unrelated, except they're both insects, have the same kind of society, and that we human beings, who are also unrelated to either of them, have a somewhat similar society, indicates probably that there's something characteristic about society that leads to this kind of development. And it's certainly an efficient one. But the fact remains that although the ants and termites and human beings are all successful, they make up only a very small percentage of the animal forms of the world. And I'm interested in extraterrestrial. The problem here is that as far as I can see, none of the satellites or planets around the sun look suitable for human colonization. And the prospect of, and our telescopes aren't good enough so we can say whether there are any elsewhere. But something that is 2 light years off or 5 light years off, even if it did look suitable for colonization, it's not like you attract it. Of course, you got to remember, light is the highest speed can be reached by light. It doesn't say that a solid body might not get higher. At the moment, of course, any solid body doesn't get even a fraction of the speed of light. But there's no intrinsic law that says that a rocket ship could not make 5 times the speed of light.
Is that why you wish you could go back and study physics now?
What?
You had said earlier you wished that you had studied physics. Is that why you?
Yes. No, I wasn't. If I'd gone to physics, I wouldn't have done that. I would like to have done that, but if I'd gone to physics, I'd probably gone into nuclear physics, which is an important subject, but I think rather dull. You tend to slow steps forward.